That's ELP with Fanfare for the Common Man. That means it's Friday, November 17th. You're listening to Office Hours with DJ Doc V. ELP, Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. We always start off the show with that. Thanks for tuning in, Vaqueros. It is 10:03 a.m. and a beautiful sunny day here in the upper Rio Grande Valley. It is, 66 degrees. Very nice, very fresh. It was pleasant walking from the car to the studio this morning, so that was a lot of fun. As we do every week, we got a great poem picked out for you at about 50 minutes after the hour. And then this day in history at the bottom of the hour. Our athletic teams looks like they're on the road, but they will be back next week, so that's encouraging. Make sure you get out to the field house and support our athletic teams. But for now, let's get back to the music. Here's a little Alice in Chains. Part of the Seattle sound. This is a song called No Excuses from Jar of Flies. Smashing Pumpkins with Rhinoceros from their Gish LP. That was their debut album. Before that, you heard Rush with A Passage to Bangkok. That one's going out to Chef Bill over in Westport, Massachusetts. Good morning, Bill. Hopefully things are going well over there. Looks like it's in the 50s in Westport, Massachusetts. That sounds like good weather to me. Well, pardon me, 62. 57 degrees in Oklahoma City. 31 degrees in Spokane, Washington. Good morning, Steve. I know you're chillin' out there. Get it? Chillin'? Right? You get it, right? Okay, good. And 69 degrees here in the upper Rio Grande Valley. Sunny skies. It looks like a high in the afternoon of about 80 degrees. For the weekend, looks like sunny skies, mostly sunny skies tomorrow. 80 degrees as a high temperature. Sunday, 83 degrees and partly sunny skies. Slight chance of rain on Monday. 87 degrees. And then on Tuesday, 20-degree drop. 67-degree high on Tuesday. Looks like windy conditions and about a 13% chance of rain.
The valley's so strange.
The valley's banana. It's crazy down here. It's crazy. Good morning, Vaqueros. It's Friday, November 17th, 10:20. Thanks for tuning in to Office Hours. I'm your host, DJ Doc V. We've got This Day in History coming up at the bottom of the hour. But for now, let's get back to the music. Here's Semisonic. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds with The Ship Song. That's S-H-I-P, just to make sure we're real clear on that. Before that, you heard Peter Murphy from the former lead singer of Bauhaus. Those of you that remember the early 80s, that kind of goth music, he was the lead singer for that. But then he went out and did some stuff on his own. He had... he did his solo album, then the follow-up to his solo album was, what the heck was the name of that record? I forget. But that was Gliding Like a Whale, and then we started off that set with If I Run by Semisonic. As we do every week here on Office Hours, we like to do This Day in History, and on this day in history, back in, 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger was inaugurated as governor of California. He's an Austrian-born American bodybuilder and film actor, and was inaugurated on this day in 2003 following a recall election that ousted the sitting governor, Gray Davis. Also on this day in history, in 2008, the first film adaptation of Stephenie Meyer's popular Twilight Saga, a vampire-themed series of novels for teenagers that premiered in Los Angeles. Back in 1973 on this day, during the Watergate scandal, U.S. President Richard Nixon held a press conference in which he declared, should I do my Nixon impersonation on the air? I don't know if I'll have the word. I am not a crook. I'm not a crook. That's what he said in this day in 1973. Let's see, what else? A couple of interesting birthdays. American filmmaker Martin Scorsese, who is known for his harsh, often violent depictions of American culture. He was born in 1942. And in 1887, British Field Marshal Bernard Law Montgomery, known affectionately as Monty, one of the outstanding Allied commanders in World War II, is born in London. That's in 1887. In 1869, after 10 years of construction, the Suez Canal opened in Egypt. This is several years before the Panama Canal was even started. Back in 1800, the U.S. Congress held its first session in Washington, D.C., after naming that district as the capital of the country. And finally, back in 1871, the National Rifle Association was granted a charter by New York State. The NRA's initial goal was to promote and encourage rifle shooting on a scientific basis, but it later became a leading advocate of gun rights. That's this day in history, as we do every Friday here on Office Hours. Currently 72 degrees in the Rio Grande Valley, sunny skies in Edinburgh, Texas, 62 degrees in Westport, Massachusetts, 31 degrees in Spokane, Washington, 56 in Oklahoma City with cloudy skies, and we can expect a high of 80 degrees this afternoon with sunny skies here in the upper Rio Grande Valley. Let's get back to the music. How about a little George Michael? That was the Drive-By Truckers from, that was an in-studio performance from 89.3 Live The Current. That's the public radio station up in Minneapolis. They do some great programming up there, and I definitely miss it. But you can check them out online, that's for sure. Good morning, Vaqueros. DJ Doc V with you for another few minutes here on Office Hours, Friday, November 17th. It's 10:50 and 72 degrees here in the upper Rio Grande Valley. Sunny skies. We're looking at a high today of about 80 degrees. And it looks like a very pleasant weekend. 80 degrees as a high for tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. Some partly cloudy skies on Sunday, 83 as the high temperature, a low of 66. On Monday, a high of 87. And then on Tuesday, it looks like we get into the little cold snap, going down to 67. Brrr. I love when it's fresh outside. I really love that. Just as a quick programming note, Office Hours will not be on the air next week. UTRGV is closed for the Thanksgiving holiday, so our campus is closed on Thursday and Friday. So no Office Hours next week, but we will be back the week after with some more great programming and This Day in History and the weekly poem and all kinds of other cool stuff once we come back. So I got a poem picked out for you. This one from Gallery Magazine, another fine UTRGV student media production. This poem is called I Love You Will Always Fall Short by Daisy Cadena. I love you will always fall short. It will never be enough to describe the feeling of your lips crashing into mine, recklessly, furiously, like waves onto the shore. I love you will always fall short. It could never be enough to thank you for holding my hand, for easing my mind while you walked dauntlessly through the storms I could not face going on inside me. I love you will always fall short. It could never relay to you the warmth I feel at the sight of your smile and sweet eyes, the scalding heat of your touch that ignites me and sends wild fires coursing through my skin that I cannot extinguish. I love you will always fall short, but I'll still say it anyway. That's a poem called I Love You Will Always Fall Short by Daisy Cadena from the 2020 edition of Gallery Magazine, another fine UTRGV student media production. Make sure you stay tuned today. We've got the Feminist Hour coming up, right? At the top of the hour, so make sure you listen to DJ Morena Libre. She's always got some great music picked out for you. So stick around. Hopefully you have a good Friday and a great weekend. As we head into the weekend, here's a little Fleetwood Mac. This one's called The Chain. Only on Vaquero Radio, the Valley's student station.